Welcome back to another episode of The Cat Lab. So if it wasn't enough for you guys to already see what your intestines look like as pool noodles, I'm taking that another step forward and we're going to use pantyhose instead. So let's grab our supplies and let's see what actually happens once you put food down your mouth. Let's go. I'm still like this, I'm sorry. So for today's experiment, you're gonna need a couple of things. You're gonna need a piece of bread, a bowl, some apple cider vinegar, water, and yes, a pair of pantyhose. So I thought it would be cool to see what actually happens after food goes down your throat. Because you ask people, and most of the time when you ask them what they think digestion is, it's you put food in, it goes to your stomach, and it comes out. Okay, honestly that was the answer that I got from Juliet and my mom, but I'm just generalizing it, so let's just roll with it. Anyways, digestion is way more complicated than that. Obviously, I'm not going to go into every single little piece of it, but I figure we can get the bare basics down. So, let's start masticating. Side note, mastication is the official word for chewing. To represent chewing, I'm going to tear this up. Okay, so just pretend that I'm chewing here. We're going to need to use our imaginations a little bit. So, ripping this into different pieces. So, have you ever noticed when you were eating a cracker that it kind of like turns sweet in your mouth? That is because it's being digested, and carbs, when they get broken down, turn into sugars. So, fun fact. This is all broken down. We are going to add some of the water into our mix, and this is going to represent some saliva, okay? So, mixing this up now. So I'm squeezing this. This is representing the chewing process, the mastication. And after it's all chewed up, we get this lovely little food bolus. And this is going to now start its miraculous journey down your esophagus. From the mouth, it goes to the esophagus. From the esophagus, it's going to go down to your stomach. Yay! Okay, so to represent these stomach juices, we are going to use apple cider vinegar just because it's acidic. Why not? It doesn't really matter. So we've got our little food bolus. It's still in the bowl. The bowl is now the stomach. And which nutrient starts to get broken down in the stomach? The answer is proteins. So now that we are all done in the stomach, it's time to take this journey to the next level, and we are going to the small intestine. So your small intestine is so cool. It is about 20 feet long. It consists of 3 different parts. The first part is called the duodenum, then it turns into the jejunum, and then lastly it terminates at the ileum, and that's when your large intestine begins. So anyway, we've got our food bolus here, okay? Oh, gross. Your small intestine not only is the place that absorption of nutrients happens, but it's also where the digestion of fats starts. So to simulate all of the nutrients getting absorbed from the food, which all happens in the small intestine, we're gonna squeeze this. So all the water that comes out represents the nutrients. So the nutrients that get taken out of the small intestine at this time are all getting absorbed by the bloodstream. Okay, and so then from the bloodstream, the nutrients get to circulate throughout the body and then they get used. Nutrients get used in a ton of different ways, okay? It does everything from helping your muscles to contract, to building strong bones, to transmitting nerve impulses, to making hormones, and even maintaining a normal heartbeat. So these are super essential, and that's why it's important to eat well and get your minerals and nutrients in for a balanced diet. Okay, soapbox over. From the small intestine, we're gonna make our way down, and we're going to be going to the large intestine now. Woohoo! At this point, the main role of the large intestine is to reabsorb water. So what you see me doing here, in a very awkwardly placed, I don't even know what to call this anymore, demonstration, is to mimic how the large intestine reabsorbs water. Of course, it doesn't actually happen this way, so again, I'm going to need you to use your imaginations. So after this finishes in the large intestine, you may know where this goes now. This is gonna go through the rectum, and then at that point, it's going to look like this, which we all know what that is, okay? So anyways, that is the miraculous journey of food through your body. So that is that. That's my little food baby. Shout out to my cousin Annie because I did this experiment with paper towels before and it was very hard to navigate because the paper towels kept getting wet and dissolving. And so the pantyhose were awesome. Also shout out to my sister who let me borrow these. I don't know if I'm gonna give those back or not. But anyways, guys, I hope that you learned something from this. I thought it was really cool to look up. So that's about it. Hope you guys stay healthy and safe and eat some healthy foods today because you deserve it. Your body does, really. Your body deserves it. So be good to your body. Alrighty, signing off.